I'm Jason Epperson. This is RV Miles, and it's time for this week's RV and Camping News Roundup. This episode is sponsored by the Togo RV app, offering checklists, maintenance reminders, and more. The app is free, but a $39 per year Togo RV Plus membership gives you RV-specific route navigation, the R Village social network, overnightrvparking.com, and Road Trippers Plus, along with a host of discounts on RV products like tires and lithium batteries. You can get $10 off Togo RV Plus with the code RVMiles10X. I'm coming to you this week from the fabulous Las Vegas Motorspeedway, where this Sunday the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs continue with the South Point 400. Hundreds of RVers are gathered on the infield and up here on Motorhome Hill and all around the track for an exciting racing weekend. You can catch the action Sunday night at 7 Eastern on NBCSN. Across the United States, 54% of camping households are planning a camping trip to explore the changing colors of fall foliage, according to a recent report from KOA. The most popular locations for those leaf peeping trips—
leaf peeping? Is that something we do now?
—include Vermont, New York, and Colorado. Over the last few years, we've seen marked increase in the number of fall campers, said Toby O'Rourke, president and CEO of KOA. While the outlook for fall is strong, COVID is still having an effect on campers, though. Nearly 24% of campers say that they have canceled a planned fall camping trip due to COVID concerns, up slightly from August. Conversely, nearly 1 in 4 campers say they plan on taking more camping trips, camping more nights, or replacing other trips with camping due to the pandemic. New international restrictions are prompting 16% of campers to say that they plan to replace a European vacation with a fall camping trip. Now, speaking of KOA, the 112-site Placerville, California franchise has provided discounted rates, free meals, and clothing for 200 evacuees who fled the Caldor fire. The evacuees started arriving at the Placerville KOA on August 17th and spent close to a month at the campground while firefighters battled the fire. The resort canceled hundreds of reservations so that the evacuees could stay. They worked with local restaurants and a food bank and other businesses to bring in relief. They set up a donation section in the campground where people could bring donated items like food and clothes and pallets of donated water and toiletries from members of the community. The evacuees got a free dinner almost every single night. This was the 5th time in the past decade that the Placerville KOA served as a temporary evacuation center. The 2021 Hershey RV show has wrapped, and one of the biggest takeaways, solar is hot right now. RV manufacturers are making real solar packages standard on many models, with lots more options for dealers to easily upgrade solar for their customers without tearing the roof apart and running wiring. Several manufacturers said that they had more people through their booths than ever this year, but the other big story out of Hershey is that there weren't a lot of deals going on. Our viewers have written in telling us that they were disappointed to find lots of RVs with no show price discount, selling for MSRP only. It's a common problem that continues as RV sales remain very hot. This market is not yet ready to cool off, but as summer ends, it is possible you might find some decently priced used units out there, but don't expect prices that'll make you happy anytime soon. If you aren't able to make it to one of the big RV shows but would like to see all of the 2022 model changes, there's one place to get it all. RV Business has just released its new model year guide in partnership with RV Enthusiast magazine. You can check out all the changes in the new units in the link in the description. Antenna manufacturer Wineguard has announced that the next generation of its Air 360 Plus TV, Wi-Fi, and cellular antenna, which can be found stock on a large selection of new RVs, will be 5G compatible and will have a redesigned smart antenna with beam-forming technology. The Air 360 Plus 5G antenna array is housed and assembled with the same dimensions as the current version, which makes for an easy swap with no rewiring. It will also be backwards compatible with Wineguard's existing line of 5G gateways, repeaters, and extenders, and will be available this fall. SIM cards from AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile will work in the Air 360 Plus. Oregon state parks will begin charging non-residents a 25% surcharge for RV sites in 56 campgrounds due to increased use. Roughly 60% of state park campsites in Oregon are designated for RVs, and they currently cost $24 to $40 per night. Next year, they'll cost $30 to $50 for non-residents. The fee will only apply to RV sites, not tents and cabins. In June, we reported on a similar increase at Idaho state parks. The fee is supposed to help Oregon residents have a better chance at getting sites first, but I really don't see how that changes anything. Competition for RV sites and campsites overall has risen dramatically in Oregon over the past decade, particularly at the Oregon coast. Well, the NASCAR Cup Series runs here at the track Sunday night, but as I'm recording this on the 24th, the Victoria's Voice Foundation 200, presented by Westgate Resorts, is just about to run, part of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoffs. Camping World and its subsidiaries have been involved in NASCAR one way or another since 2009, and they're more and more involved in professional sports in general as the RV boom continues. On Wednesday, it was announced that Good Sam, Camping World's membership club, will be the presenting sponsor of Major League Baseball's American League and National League Division Series beginning October 7th. A particular focus of the Good Sam advertising run will be their new RV rental marketplace, and you'll see their ads on broadcast, digital, social, mobile, and in-ballpark placements. Founded in 1966, Good Sam has over 2 million members and offers products like roadside assistance, RV insurance, and warranties. Well, even Hollywood is cashing in on the RV craze. The animated Addams Family 2 film will release in theaters October 1st. And this time, it's an RV road trip. Go RVing, the RV Industry Association's marketing arm, partnered with MGM on an ad to promote both the film and RV travel with a commercial that will also air throughout the October sports season. The commercial was created during a meetup of real RVers who served as the actors in the production along with their own RVs, recreating the Addams Family theme song in Flaming Gorge, Wyoming, with their RV horns, bike bells, grills, and more. Finally, I present to you the most ridiculous towing video I've ever seen. It's a fifth wheel, pulled by a homemade truck bed trailer, pulled by a mid-90s SUV. But wait, there's more. Towed on a rope by a Buick. You can't make this stuff up. That's it for this week's RV and camping news. Please hit the subscribe button if you want more of these. And remember, likes are free and they help a lot. Here's last week's news video if you missed it. And here's a great video you haven't checked out yet.
One take Bartlett. That's what old Jack Warner used to call me.